Hello, friends. Welcome to the Epic Alchemy Podcast, episode 13. I am your host, Jill Davenport. And today I want to talk about the small things that really add up in a big way. One of the things that is really on my mind lately is keeping commitments to myself and how when we keep commitments to ourselves, it really just shifts the way that we present in the world, the way that we feel about ourselves, and those things that we've committed to showing up for can really it seems like sometimes it seems like it's not that important that we do it, especially when we're trying to get out of it or we're going, "Oh, it doesn't really matter if I do it right now. I can do it tomorrow and, start tomorrow or whatever." But yes, it does matter because every time we keep a commitment to ourselves, our energy changes, our energy shifts. We never know where that's going to lead. Okay, so to put some context on this, I have been committing to doing certain things and saying that I'm going to do this by this time. I'm going to do this many things in a week or whatever. So, for example, social media posts, talking to people in the DMs, like just connecting with people and getting more personal with people that follow me and not personal, but getting more connection with people that follow me and getting to know people better. And these are things that I do. I have posted consistently. It's not a big deal, but sometimes I fall off and then I'm like, "Oh, I'll just do it tomorrow." And you might do this too. So, this sounds like you, keep listening. It's really those things that when we say we're gonna do them and we do them, then it's even more significant than it seems. I've been doing that, showing up and doing those things, and even, I got to a point where I hadn't hit my, number that I was gonna do, that I had committed to, and I was like, I'll just catch up with it next week. That's one of my favorite little outs is I'll catch up with it. I'll just do more next week. And that adds up quickly. So it's like anything you're pushing off and adding on to the load that you have in the next week or the next month or whatever, that's usually not gonna turn out well. You're usually not gonna end up doing the amount of things that you had actually planned to do, like in my case, and I've seen with other people as well. Because it's gonna get to a point where it's like, "Okay, that's 2 more things than I can handle." If you couldn't handle it this week with this number, putting next more on next week's number is even even less likely. So anyway, I was, almost to my thing, and I was like, "You know what? I am gonna do this because I committed to it." So last night, I hadn't finished the number of messages that I wanted to send and also the amount of posts that I wanted to do, and that was the end of my quota day or whatever of the week. And I just sat there on the couch and I was like, "Let me just put something out really quickly." And the post that I put out actually got some signups for a workshop that I'm doing. And it was just a simple post. And I was like, "Oh, yeah, of course." And also because I showed up for myself, because I showed up for what I said I was going to do. And I didn't say I'll just catch up with it next week. I was like, "Nope, this is how we're showing up." And so just by doing that, I got people to come, some people that are already signed up for my workshop. And then I showed up differently today when I'm meeting with people. I'm noticing that I'm just in a different energy and I'm having more people that are interested in my working with me. And it's just, it creates magnetism when you show up for yourself and you do the things that you committed to do. So, on that note, sometimes we think that something's not going to matter. For instance, putting a post out. So I'm doing a workshop and by the time this airs, because I batched last time and I didn't have the foresight to make this episode. Actually, I didn't have the information that I'm sharing in this episode as somebody who's experiencing this. I'm doing a workshop next week, and it's on visibility on keeping your visibility on social media through the holidays, because a lot of us tend to fall off when the holidays come around because we're busy and we're like, "Oh, there's just so much going on. There's so many reasons why they we tend to fall off." Like, we're busy, we think there's a lot of noise. I'll catch up to it next year. Sometimes our business can't wait till till the next thing, right? Like, and the longer you delay those things, then the longer, like, traction it takes to get the longer runway you have towards whatever it is you wanna create, right? Like, if you keep putting it off, like, it's like the runway gets longer, obviously, but sometimes we don't think about that in the moment, and this workshop is about showing up during the holidays because a lot of people are online during the holidays. They are buffering, they are trying to just, like, get a moment away from the chaos of the holidays, their family, whatever. So they actually are online a lot. And, like, if you want to be visible, if you want your business to be visible or you or whatever it is, then that's a great time to be on there because people will connect with your stuff more likely, and they might actually need to hear what you have to say. So, depending on what you're saying, like, they might actually really need you during that time. This workshop is all about just, like, getting it done, making it be easy, making it be simple, and making it matter because it does. So you never know what this small, insignificant thing that's seemingly insignificant is actually going to lead to. Like today or yesterday when I did the post, it's like, I didn't know what it was going to lead to. I thought it was like, whatever. It wasn't even, I didn't even have my face in the video. It was just like a post with the information and it was like a real thing. And it worked. And you don't even have to get, like, sometimes you think, I'm not getting that much reach. A lot of times people stop themselves before they even get started with a post because they think I don't know if this is going to resonate or whatever. And so we stop ourselves and then we say, I'll put it off till tomorrow. Even though we said we were going to do it today, we are going to do it. And just get it out there, because not only will it maybe resonate with someone, it maybe will bring something. You might just be collecting value in your value bank that you're building up as people see your stuff, that someday is going to tip over into somebody going, "Oh, that's actually what I'm looking at." And people are watching, and they are, noticing if they see your things and they're like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about that." And they just need one more time to see you showing up. And this is going to create magnetism around you. So it's not just the one thing that may or may not lead to something, but it is that it might, and that you decided that you're going to do it and you stuck to it, and you're keeping your word to yourself and you're showing up in your badass energy, because when you show up and do what you said you're going to do, that changes you. That changes your relationship to people that you meet. It changes your relationship with yourself, and it creates magnetism. So, what is something that you have been saying that you're going to do, that you're going to really do, and you have been putting it off, or you've been saying, nah? You can decide that you are a person who keeps your word about this, who decides that you're going to do this and actually does it, and just freaking do it and make it happen. And do not take no for an answer from yourself. Do it. And just decide, when you start to talk yourself out of it and you go, I'll just do it tomorrow, or I'll start again tomorrow, or whatever. Say, no, I'm going to do this now because that's what I said I do, and that's who I am. So that's what I have for you. And as you can see, if you're watching this video, it's getting dark because I said I was going to make a podcast today. And then I was kind of like, I'm going gonna wait till this, and then I got a little tired, and here I am, I'm making a podcast, the lighting is not great, but here I am, I'm showing up to talk about showing up and doing the things that don't seem significant. I have a podcast that is in the bank that I have already recorded because I was batching, but I wanted to record this one, and I said I was going to, and here I am showing up for that. And you know what? Feels really good. Feels good to show up like that. So I invite you to do that as well if you are not already. And that's what I got for you today. So I will see you next time. Bye.